With delayed rainfall and heatwave conditions prevailing, PHE Minister Marcus N. Marak informed today that most of the water sources and main reservoirs in the state are drying up. Attributing this decline to the effects of climate change, the PHE Minister appealed to the public to embrace water conservation practices. Addressing inquiries from the press, the PHE Minister spoke of solutions to mitigate the issue, protecting catchment areas, revitalizing water bodies, and the progress of the Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme Phase 3, among other topics.
Yeah, it's a very sad story if we talk about water crisis. As you know, government is trying our level best to provide safe and portable drinking water to each and everyone of our state. But then in this lean period, we have seen so much of dryness of all the sources. You talk about Jal Jeevan Mission sources, most of the sources are drying up. And even the main reservoirs where we have created for the supply of drinking water, all the sources are getting dried. Some of the sources are left only 20%. Just imagine, 80% gone totally. And most of the sources are drying up. Worst part is in Garo Hills, Tura, Southwest Garo Hills, North Garo Hills, of course in East Garo Hills also. But then since we are having more sources and then there are many tributaries also, so somehow we are managing. But comparatively, most of the sources in Meghalaya is drying up. This is because of the reason is each one of us knows that it's because of the climate change that is happening all across the globe. Probably because of that. The department and as a government, I can say that has been trying our level best. We have tried our level best to sensitize the people not to encroach the sources areas. Even in Garo Hills, we still practice the shifting cultivation. There, in the shifting cultivation also, there was a laws enacted in district councils as well to protect the catchment areas. But then we can't do anything. Not much of the landowners there, and then they, go for the shifting cultivation every year, and then that's how the systems are affecting. But government is trying nonetheless. Action in the sense, we need an alternative livelihood for them, for which government has come up. 344 crores have already been chalked out and sanctioned, and this will be implemented very soon. There are different components of the work there. So particularly this money has been sanctioned to protect the source of Umyo River and also the Ganol River in Garo Hills.
Garo Hills, what is the main source of water for the people? Means Tura.
Tura main source of water is Ganol River.
So Ganol River, how long, if it don't rain or the sufficient rain is not there, how long will it sustain?
Ganol, we don't have the way we have for in Moplang Dam. Though we don't have that kind of storage and then dam there in Ganol, but somehow we are managing. There are 2-3 places through which we are getting water for the Tura town.
But this water crisis is still there.
Still there, we are agreed. Definitely we have already chalked out. You must be aware that very recently Honorable Chief Minister has called for a review meeting of water crisis. He has called all the departments, related departments, those are dealing with water, PHE, soil and water conservation, water resources, forest, MBDA, and all the departments were there. Even Chief Secretary was also there. Short-term, long-term strategies were discussed. We should hope against hope that rain comes early. Immediately there's no. We have already chalked out the plan so that we protect the sources. We will sensitize our people, our residents in the state of Meghalaya to protect the sources, so that water is a much needed essential commodities for each one of us, without which life is impossible. Last year we thought that it will be the worst one, but this year is the worst one. So year by year we are facing more severe kind of a situation. So that is why we have started, initiating lots of awareness programs. Even just minute before you come here, I was having a discussion with all my officers here. We are going to sensitize through films also, short films also, so that our people knows how to conserve and protect their sources. Not only the department, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, very recently, 2 days back, we had a review meeting where the strategies for the short term and then for the long term has already been taken. You'll be able to come to know very soon once the program will be implemented. So for that matter, I think you'll have to take some more time. I didn't say that there's no water source at all. The source is there, but the sources are drying. That is the cause of concern, for which government is taking special care or concerns, and which will address in the long way, in the long term. And in the short term, we are taking steps to make sure that we survive with whatever water we are getting. So the sources are there, we are trying to store it, and then we will supply it for our people.
Really take possession of these catchment areas?
Definitely we are trying, and Honorable Chief Minister has already directed all the departments, whoever is concerned in protecting the sources and also the catchment areas. Especially, you must be aware that under soil and water conservation also, we are trying to implement ADP projects. All the ADP projects are also to conserve the water sources and to rejuvenate the water bodies, and we are taking steps to recharge the groundwater level as well. Government has already directed the concerned district administrations to take necessary steps to protect the catchment areas, keeping in mind the catchment area protection rules, laws and all. So government is awaiting the district administration's replies and all. And constantly district administrations are being directed to keep in touch and give awareness to the landowners there. ADB projects, we have floated the tenders. Because of the MCC, we could not allot the work now. Once the MCC is lifted, we will be allotting the work, and then work will start very soon.